Welcome to the Geekz. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green. and this is Sean, transforming like Megatron. What did he say? He was with me?
No, he said he was running out to get some VHS tapes because somebody, some lady, here he is. Some lady was offering him some free VHS tapes to tickle her pink.
Did you listen? Did you hear the show?
No, I'm trying to get in here to get started.
Oh, I already said you're keeping it green already. That's Steve keeping it green.
I am indeed, yes, sir.
So yeah, I guess you could tell us the story about tickling the pink to get some VHS tapes. But
it's not what happened. It was a very nice elderly couple.
Listen, I know it didn't happen, Steve.
No, I did. I saw a notice or an ad on the Facebook Marketplace yesterday for the local area, and they were like, "Oh, free VHS, tons. Just come pick them up." And so I sent a message. Didn't hear nothing back. But then I saw this morning that I was 3 hours late. They replied like, "Oh, give me a call." But I saw it 3 hours later, and there was several other people that had commented. So I was like, "Fuck!" So I called anyways, and nothing. And then at 4:30, she called me back. She's like, "You still want them?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" So drove out there. Right now, the back of my car is just filled with tapes because she had them all in bins, but she didn't want to give me the bins. So I just So I just loaded them into the car. A lot didn't have the slip covers, so I don't think that I'm gonna walk. Well, a lot of them did, but some of them didn't. But I don't know if I'm gonna come out of this deal with a bunch of really awesome tapes. But I mean, I still have to pour through them. I didn't really get to look through them. It was dark already, and I didn't have time once I got home.
Some home elderly couple movies,
Maybe. You got a one-track mind, dude. You really do.
You do got a one-track mind.
He's like, we gotta purge the show because of all the bad things you guys said. This is the only guy right here. This guy.
This guy.
I didn't say anything. Just that you.
Why?
So I didn't get a chance to go through the tapes yet, but we'll talk. Be able to talk more about those next week.
Awesome.
Hey, Gator don't play no shit.
It was sketch though, man. You turned down the road and then it turned into a dirt road, and that just kept going for a real long time. I was like, the map says to go way out here, and then my service got cut out. I was like, this is how this shit happens.
All the horror movies you're trying to find.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah. So, Sean, so you didn't watch anything this week. Steve, did you watch anything?
I started watching Arcane.
Oh, okay.
I did start watching that.
So
I watched it.
What do you?
Go ahead, Sean. I haven't started watching that yet. So
no.
What do you think so far?
We can wait. Oh, it's great.
It's Arcane. Did you watch season 1 yet? You motherfucker, you.
Yeah, why would you even ask me how? So had you even watched season 1?
Well, there's people out there listening. I'm curious. Yeah.
Thank you, Facebook user.
That's awesome. I did watch. So we watched some horror movies. We're gonna do some more for our extended 31 days, which I'm excited.
Technically,
about.
One of them could be a 12 Days of Christmas movie. Just
saying. For sure. But I did watch a documentary by our friend of the show, Brian Volk-Weiss. He did another series. The toys that made us, the movies that made us, and so on and so forth. He's doing a series that's on Max right now called Game Changers. First 2 episodes are out. It's about video games.
Is he coming back on the show to promote it?
I you know what? I got an email, but I have not responded yet. So I will. I'll respond.
Somehow we've lessened in popularity over the years. It's kind of weird. It's like a magic trick.
It is kind of weird, right? We was on highs of highs. And now
I remember the top of the iTunes charts days. I remember those days.
Yeah, we was up there, dog, and now we're just like.
Yeah, well, that was before the days of every celebrity having their own podcast. Now, so
it was
most celebrity, and we went there for a while where we weren't consistent. You lose consistency, you start losing stuff.
I don't know how consistent we weren't because we were still about
I'm pretty sure I've been most consistent with this show more than anything else
in your life
ever that I wasn't getting paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Very true. Very true. But he's doing a show, so Game Changers. The first 2 episodes. The first episode was about Mario and Nintendo. Like more early days Nintendo, they didn't really go into late Nintendo stuff. I mean, they dabbled a bit. So I think more stuff is coming because Nintendo is such a big beast in the video games. And the second episode was about Madden. And that was actually a pretty good episode. I mean, I knew a lot about that stuff, but I didn't realize.
Did it get into like how they just keep redoing the same game over and over?
No, it was about like the original Madden and the Madden on the Sega Genesis.
Madden used to be good. It used to be real good.
No,
not no more.
So, but it was very interesting, like how long it took them to actually develop and be able to get the original Madden going. So that was the interesting part. Like I knew about like how they talked Madden into it and all that kind of stuff. But again, like I think it was like 6 years in development to get the original PC Madden game, the first Madden game, launched, because Madden put these rules. Like because back, if you remember, like 8-bit football games, it was like 7-on-7, 4-on-4, 3-on-3. It was like nothing, huge. And EA Madden told them that you need to have 11-on-11 football or I'm not putting my name on it. So like the first demo they showed him, it was 7-on-7, and he's like, what the hell is this? Where's the 11-on-11? That's what football is. He wanted linemen basically because like he's a lineman, so like it's very interesting hearing.
Makes sense. So, like if that's your position, you're like, stop rubbing out my spot, man.
Yeah,
it exists. Cut it out.
Yeah, so it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that one. I mean, I knew most of the Nintendo episode stuff, but again, it's always fun to kind of watch that and revisit and stuff. So, and Steve, my Nintendo Power shirt, I told you I had one. So.
Very nice, very good look.
But yeah, so outside of some horror films, one, I'll talk a little bit about Terrifier. Just like I got to bring it up, man. Like. I'm not saying like I was like grossed out sick, but there were a few scenes in that movie I was a little nauseated. And then like
a little. As someone who's a fan of the goriest of gore, you and I both. There was a couple moments during that movie where I was like,
Yeah, I was a little nauseated, and like we'll talk more about it when we do our release of that, but
I was eating a chili dog watching that. It was not a good move.
See, I knew not to eat. I started watching it. I was like, dinner's behind me. All right, sit down and watch this, because I just knew he was, because like I heard like there was like more blood and gore used than like even the Evil Dead movies, and I know like Raimi.
There is. That's a good call.
And so, yeah, so we'll talk about Terrifier 3, which can't wait. Oh man.
All right. Facebook user.
Content has kind of changed from where it started. At first, you guys were all about the hunt for toys, and then you kind of went to the next thing and ended up on high-end collectibles and nothing for a while. So I kind of see how it can be hard for you to keep a consistent audience when your focus moves around. It's true. It's very true.
No, that makes sense. But we've talked about that. That's like been like a topic of conversation with how our rooms have changed. Like when we started the show, I didn't collect VHS tapes, but like we're just kind of going with the flow. Like it just kind of happens. And then we were getting a lot of comments about our old format not working, doing the movie reviews and the shows and stuff like that. Like we've been trying to make moves and adjust, but also like we don't make no money, so we're just kind of like here to do what we want.
Just having fun.
Sometimes we have like a half-hour show, sometimes it's a 3-hour show.
Yeah, whatever interests us.
I mean, we could have had sponsors by then. We could have had all that shit. We don't care. Like we work.
Yeah. I mean, we had opportunities. We just kind of didn't want to take them.
I mean, if you're looking for that,
it's funny. What's funny is that we didn't want to take those opportunities because we didn't want to make the changes that we eventually made because Alil got a new job. That lets you know. That lets you know that we're your real friends, Lil. Because we'll make a fucking change for you, but not for anybody else. Fuck them.
You guys are. That's why I love you guys. So Game Changers on that, and then some horror films was the most of my week. You know, that, of course, football. Jeez, Sean, man, what did you watch that Thursday night game, Sean, with the Ravens?
Redonkulous.
That was a crazy game.
And this that 3 face mask. 3 face masks in one fucking play call.
See, Steve,
it's not 2 face masks at once.
It's not only the 49ers that get hosed by the refs.
Good.
I mean, how does Joe Burrow throw for 10,000 yards and 8 billion touchdowns and still
loses both games? I read the stats. I was like, even Jamar Chase's chats were ridiculous. He's like 700 some yards, 9 touchdowns. Maybe it was 5. Either way, across 2 games. Both losses. God, Joe Burrow threw for almost 1,000 yards in both of those games, like combined. Can you all?
Yes, that Hail Mary hurts. You know, it's funny.
I have seen so many good videos of that. People reacting to that shot. Like one guy, he had a triple parlay, and the only thing left to hit was a Commanders win, and he was sitting there just watching, like, fuck. And then it happens, and he's like,
that game had me on the edge of my seat. Let me fucking tell you.
Which one are you talking about?
The Ravens game.
The Ravens-Bengals game?
Yeah. I was just like, fucking motherfucker. Okay. All right. Oh, motherfucker.
I like the close-up they got on the fan who was like, you guys look like assholes out there. It was like in 4K. It was nice.
Dude, it I don't know. What?
And yes,
no defense.
Yeah.
The Commanders Hail Mary was, they already have that his cleats, the ball, the fucking pylon, everything in the Hall of Fame. Like he's a rookie. Woof. That boy's gonna have a career, man.
Yeah. It still hurts. Like, I went out and bought a car today.
Yes.
And the guy who was doing the financing for us from Chicago just moved here a couple years ago. So like the whole time, like Jenny's, I think, trying to hurry it up, because we're gonna go out afterwards, and like he's just talking to me. He's like, what are we gonna do about Flus, man? What are you gonna do about this?
What's up, Fernando?
And it was just funny because like he's still hurting from the Hail Mary. Another guy at the dealership was there. He brought him in. He's like, look, because I was wearing my Bears hat. And he's like, look. And he's like, oh, man. He's like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm still hurting.
Yeah, I'm
still hungover. But yeah. So, yeah, I bought a car today. That's another big part of my toy box. Bought a Yukon XL. It's fucking gigantic.
Baller.
It's a damn house on wheels. It's fucking gigantic. I named because like it's weird too because I've like all my cars like they're older. Like my 2 cars, they don't have a lot. They're decent mileage for their ages, but they're 2017, so they're no bells and whistles. This one, they're at the dealership. They're like, download the app, do this. Like, it has me name my car, so I named it the Canyonero. If you guys know from The Simpsons,
of course, Canyonero.
Because it's big and red, just like the Canyonero. Like literally, we were test driving it, and I'm singing it in my head, no joke, because it's like it felt like I was in that car. But like the app starts my car. The app, I could do everything on the app, and I'm like, I don't even need a key, and I'm like, this is crazy. What the fuck?
I know my work van is the newest vehicle, newer than any of my personal cars. I have a push start. I didn't know how to do it when they gave it to me. I was like, what the fuck do I do?
It's funny because I did that. This is my first push start too. And then also like to put it in a park and everything, the transmission piece, it's all buttons and like pull dials. It's so fucking weird. There's no shift. And like I keep reaching.
And I hate the new the e-brake is like a little. It's like a little. You put your little 2 fingers and like just tap the little thing, and it's like and you can feel the e-braking. I need the. You know what I mean? I want to hear the clicks. I want to push that button and release it myself.
It's very bizarre.
I don't trust all this newfangled we're gonna do it for you.
Technology.
Just push the button. Shit. Like, give me my
Wasn't
old
it-
manual transmission. Roll down the windows like this here.
No, fuck that, man. Fuck that rolling down the window shit. There's
come
no
on,
cranking
man.
anymore.
You can't tell me you don't miss driving the stick shift. I love driving my little pickup truck.
No.
Stick
Stick
shift.
shift?
Rule,
No
man.
way.
Love it. It's the best way to drive. Not in traffic, but everywhere else.
I was gonna say, like, everything is traffic now. Like, where the fuck would you drive?
Not
this
where I
thing?
live. I live in the mountains.
Sure.
I would whip that little truck around up here, but in the city, no. I used to hate driving the stick shift in the city.
Oh man, he was playing against Jamar Chase in fantasy. Yeah, you already lost. There's no. I wouldn't even look at my fantasy team the rest of the week and be like, all right, it's done. Guy gets 8 billion.
Well, there was something else that got watched last week. We didn't do a show, but the season finale of Agatha All Along happened.
It did. It
With
did.
the last 2 episodes, the final 2. And oh, look at that. Dylan says all of our shirts slap tonight. We try. We aim to please. It's always like a toss up. What am I going to put on tonight?
So I don't. I'm not into the slang. What the hell does slap mean?
It means they're
I hear
good.
my kids saying shit about that. I'm like, I
It
don't
means
even
it's
pay attention.
good. It's a positive. It's a term of endearment. It's very
Why
good.
is that? Why is slap a good thing?
Don't be fucking old.
We are. This is the
No,
fucking geezers.
A little. You be extra old. You know how to fucking talk slang.
I'm
it out.
joking. I was just teasing. I was just teasing because nobody's ever said anything I have slaps.
It's not. It's not.
All I do is slap myself.
It slaps like on a nerd geek level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Very true. Very true. No, we did watch Agatha. Agatha finished.
Final 2 episodes. Gotta say, hero across the board. Final 2 episodes. I think the last episode was actually my least favorite of the whole season. But even then, it was still pretty good. It was still good. It didn't. I just feel like once it got out of the road,
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted to go back there. Like I was having a lot of fun
On
in
the
this
road,
alternate
was
dimension
really
we were in.
Yeah.
But we got the suit. You know, we got the Wiccan suit, which was cool.
Fucking perfect.
Yeah,
Again,
it looked really good.
on screen, and like the details of the suit, like I was, like was crazy. I was watching some things about it, like I didn't even notice because it was quick, but like the inner part of the cape
Looks like a
Matt
vision.
Vision's cape, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. I'm like, that's really cool.
The witch fight in the second to last episode between Agatha and Death was freaking sweet too. Like there was a lot going on, man. The Agatha All Along. Again, I went into that show arms crossed, not wanting to like it. Same way I went in with Andor. And not, just expecting like, what is this? And that show changed my mind and it's top tier Marvel TV. Like I think it's probably, man, it's up there. If it's like number 2 of the best of the shows. So
What was your number 1?
probably Hawkeye. Hawkeye was so good, man. That was so good.
That was good. Hawkeye
is, dude, the freaking Avengers musical, all that shit with the pizza dog. Come on, man.
The fucking bow and arrows, fucking the big one. Like it was.
Yeah, when the Pym arrow when it turned giant.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Hawkeye ruled.
When
That
they were
was a
fucking
great
driving
show.
and she was like shooting and shit, and they're like, "Yo, that shit was great." That Hawkeye was really very fucking rated. Very underrated.
I agree with you. Hawkeye was underrated.
And then after that, I think would be then I would go Agatha. Then probably after that would go Falcon and Winter Soldier, and then maybe WandaVision after that, and then everything else kind of flips around.
Miss Marvel was good. I liked Miss Marvel, and the first episode fucking hits. Like I love the animation, and they just went away from that, and it was just like, man, I didn't like it after that. It was okay, but it wasn't.
I think it just didn't end great. I think it did.
The worst MCU show was Secret Wars. That shit was.
I watched
one
episode of that. I never even went back. I never even went
you
back.
don't have to.
Good.
I never went back. But I like Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel was good. What else was there? I know we're missing something.
Oh, Moon Knight. There was.
Oh, Moon Knight
She-Hulk.
goes way down there. She-Hulk, I didn't hate, but it's not top. Like I thought it was okay, but I didn't hate it like the world did.
Echo.
But Echo was not very good.
I didn't hate Echo because
I didn't hate it either, but it wasn't. It didn't have. I don't know. It didn't have what I needed.
I agree.
I agree with you there, but again, like it had, like all of them except for Secret Invasion had bits and pieces that I really enjoyed, and the ones that weren't like in that top tier had other areas where it failed hard. Like, but it had really good things. Like Moon Knight. Like Moon Knight had some really good moments and good scenes and some good action. But then every time he would black out in the middle of the good action, like it just like we talked about that, right? Like,
oh man, that was it. That killed the show for me. When he blacked out in the finale fight, like they were about to punch and it went black screen, and he woke up and everyone was knocked out. I'm like, I'm done with this show. Yeah. Fuck all of this. Dylan, I agree with you. I think Daredevil Born Again is going.
I mean, they already announced Disney Plus season 2, so
that little sizzle reel we got with the. There's a dude looks like he's wearing like a bluish black Daredevil suit. That's gotta be Bullseye, right? He ain't dead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's gonna have Bullseye. It's gonna have Muse, Kingpin.
Whatever's that dude with the white mask with the black lines.
Muse.
That's Muse. That's a cool look. I don't know anything about him.
Serial killer artist.
So isn't White Tiger in this too?
Yeah, You're right. White Tiger. That's what I was trying to remember who else, because I know there's one other. White Tiger's in this too. And
Born Again's
but Muse's like Muse's comic run, I have it. Like it's dark as shit. Like he he's a serial killer, and then he paints murals with the people's blood that he kills. And like he's a really good artist.
and Punisher's in it too.
Yeah,
that's right. Punisher's in it too.
Yeah, we saw Foggy and what's her name?
Yeah. This is gonna be really good, man. And we haven't is Elektra confirmed yet?
No.
Elektra? Oh, from Daredevil. No. That's right. She was in that fucking show.
Yeah, she was.
I'm like, I immediately my most recent interaction with Elektra was in Deadpool and Wolverine. So when you said Elektra, I was like, Jennifer Garner's not gonna be in this show.
No, she was in Daredevil. I
remember now. But then like they had that terrible season where she was like the bad guy, and it went with like what was that?
Was it the Defenders? The Defenders.
That was. Did she like die with Sigourney Weaver under the building or something?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah. So she's like, she got the same treatment the Scarlet Witch got.
But I heard Jessica Jones is coming back too, though.
She's not.
There's rumors, but not yet. Nothing official yet.
Yeah. I liked season 1 of that show quite a bit.
Just like I like season 1. Yeah, Luke Cage too.
Season 1, Luke Cage ruled.
That was good. Season 2, it was all right.
Yeah, but then like Daredevil was the only one that like every season hit. Like the Bullseye season, the Daredevil season 3, where he was like training in the where he was like training underneath the church.
Yeah.
Ooh, the worst one of that was Iron Fist. Iron Fist was how you gonna be a karate-less karate dude? Like, come on, your karate was trash.
Yeah. What's my character's abilities? Martial arts. I'm not doing that. Like, what? That's his whole thing. It's like his whole thing.
It's like too bad Ray Park wasn't like 15 years younger to like actually just be Iron Fist. Like,
question, Steve.
You need a martial artist.
Did you get a chance to watch the John Williams documentary on Disney Plus?
I did not. I didn't check it out.
Definitely worth checking out for you. Definitely, because you're a person.
I know. I've heard nothing but like great reviews about it, and how you're like, oh man, I didn't realize he did this and that and this and that. I'm like, I'm sure there's going to be some things that I'm like, what the fuck? He did that?
He did a lot.
I heard he did a lot of TV that was like just shocking. You're like, holy
tons. Sports too, news. Like news jingles. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, me and Lou was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know he did that.
Sunday Night Football. John Williams. What?
You're like
crazy.
Now you know why all those jingles are so catchy.
It's true. Yeah.
So
back to Agatha. I gave the season a hero. What about you, y'all?
I gave it a hero.
Yeah, I give it a huge hero, and I agree, Steve. I think the finale for the second half of that episode. You know, like Ghost Agatha, which was fine. You know, she was a ghost in the comics for a long ass time, so it makes sense. And they actually made her look like an older woman,
Ghost,
because
that,
that matches. You know, but I just thought it was a little corny at that point. But I love the reveal when you go back into his room and you're all of a sudden just starting picking out all the damn shit. I'm like, this was really good how this tied all back in. But I kind of wish like her flashback, instead of like having it in the finale, was like throughout in flashback sequence, and then made every episode like keep it 8, but have every episode have like a 10 minutes longer to kind of go through that. So then the finale could have just been add on right at the end, you know. But again, I thought it was, again, very cool too, like how the song came to be, all that shit. I was like, okay, this all makes complete sense. And, you know, she became super villainous.
Yeah.
You know, more because of the Darkhold. And yes, she is a mass murderer, killing all those witches for sure.
She is quite the killer. She's a bad guy. She is a villain. we like her story, but she is a villain.
So
she's what's it called? Like a sympathetic villain.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, she lost her son. You know, and, you know, he was the chosen one.
She was killing a lot of witches. Yeah,
so
she was spreading those witches out like.
That was a great montage scene, though. I love going through all the different time periods.
That was cool. That was
awesome. Really cool. Very, very good.
It was crazy just how, like, again, like Lil said, like you go back, but the road was really not the road, which was
the road,
which was fucking dope as shit. I was like, oh, spoiler, we are so sorry for spoiling this, but like
it's been we gave it a time. We gave it a whole week.
A lot of people don't watch shit until it's done, but there were things that were just really like, I was like, oh, that's crazy. But then the road really became a road. That was
her face when she was like, what the fuck? When the door opened up, she's like, huh?
Yeah. The part I didn't like though was like the villains. They never showed up. You know?
You mean
they got killed off in that one episode where the lady was going back in time and all that.
I wish it was a better battle, even though that was dope though. That shit was dope how she did that shit. But.
Well, and that's what's crazy is I saw like a breakdown of their costumes, and they all had these masks that were like reflecting of different animals. Mm-hmm. And we never got to see that, you know. We only got to see quick flashes of them, but like it would have been cool. There was a lot of time spent making those characters look awesome, and we just didn't.
How'd you feel about Aubrey Plaza's character?
Anything she does is good.
I know, right? It was good.
I like that dark, the skull face they gave her on, like when the lightning was going and stuff. That was good stuff. Dude, and she has a really good witch cackle.
Yo, I was going to say that too, Steve.
Yeah, she nailed it. I was like,
multiple times too. Like, you can tell she was having fun with it. But like that one scene where she like stabs the sky, and I'm sitting there watching this, and I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? But now I know, you know, because it wasn't real. It was part of that, you know. I was like, oh man, that's a really good like deep cut to tell you what's going on. But I'm thinking like she's deaf and she's cutting a hole in the, you know, space time or some weird shit. But it's like,
technically, yeah.
It was like a real, but like it looked like it was a screen, like a legit screen.
It was dope, but that shit was dope when it came back. Like it was like, oh, like she can do whatever. She's deaf. Like it didn't matter. Like, I mean, she can do whatever she wants, which was really cool. Like that. There were some really, really cool things that really happened in the show that like really kind of like, oh man, that's cool. The only thing that didn't happen another letdown. Fucking Mephisto.
Mephisto. Mephisto. We got a name drop, so he's real.
He exists.
But that's about it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, it makes sense for this story. I get it. Like maybe it would have been a good end credit Caesar, just have him sitting there or some shit, or like angry that Agatha's a ghost now instead of like in hell with him or something. Well, you know.
And something else I've noticed, it's been a trend. It's been growing over the last several years a little, and I think 2024, it's just kids are not safe. They're not safe. Terrifier 3, kids ain't safe. Agatha all along, kids ain't safe. Kids getting killed left and right in this show. like
It's true.
You get to see Agatha's whole backstory with her kid. That's all fucked up. You get to see not only Billy's
Tommy
scene, but you get to see Tommy's like a kid that's being bullied and gets murdered by a bunch of bullies in a lake.
Yeah.
That's
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Was it a
Where's a
pool?
pool? He had shoes on, so that's why I thought lake, because it would be weird that he would be in a pool with shoes on. But either way, he got drowned by a bunch of bullies.
Yeah, which is fucking crazy, wild. Right? Yeah.
So, yeah, kids are not safe in Hollywood anymore. But
no, it's been the last 2 years.
Right? Were they ever?
No, but we didn't see it really. But
well, I meant that
I know where you're going. Yeah. We go back to that Nickelodeon.
Were the Coreys safe? Were they?
No.
Charlie Sheen, were they? Sorry. Hey, listen, we all know it. Nobody's just nobody's saying it.
Damn. But yeah, I give Agatha definitely hero. So I thought it was fantastic. I can't wait to watch it again. I actually kind of want to watch. I kind of want to watch WandaVision again and watch it after, just kind of to tie it and mirror it. But
I thought that's the other thing. It was a really good bow onto WandaVision and to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Because they talked about shit that happened in that movie in the show. So very good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I really liked it. The only other thing that I watched besides the stuff that we're reviewing, because I might see if you want to watch this to review it later too, is a movie called Azrael. Lil, have you seen Azrael? Heard of Azrael?
I think what is that streaming on?
You can find it.
Okay. So I think I've seen the title, and I was actually curious on that.
Stars Samara Weaving. So the premise is the movie takes place sometime after the rapture has happened. So demons are real, shit's fucked up, and the people that are left on Earth are like, or at least where we're looking is like, looks like post-apocalyptic kind of, like big camps of scavenger-looking people. And they're going to sacrifice Samara Weaving. You get all this in the trailer, so I'm not spoiling anything. And then she gets away, and it's now like, hunt. She's running and then hunting and then running, and I'm just, it gets fucking wild. The end is some shit you're never gonna unsee. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
It's very good. It's not nearly as bad. Terrifier 3 is going to be like a new benchmark. Because like that just made me feel bad a few times.
Yo, that Christmas. We can't talk about it because like there's just so much to say about Terrifier 3. It might be the only movie to review tonight because that review might be an hour long because like it was just so much happened in that movie.
And then the other one that I did want to mention really quick is a movie called Die Alone, and I talked to Lil. I don't know if you got a chance to watch that. Sean, I also told you about it, but if you haven't checked that one out, check that out before we drop a review because I didn't know nothing about it before I watched it, and it's just a good movie. So
yeah, it's not really a horror movie. There's some creature things. It's the kind of end of times kind of thing, a plague kind of plays into it. So I mean, it's got some suspense,
horror light. It's got some
thriller
moments, but there's a little bit of gore,
drama. Yeah, there is.
But it's good. It's a good movie.
Very good movie. Yeah, it's a good palate cleanser after fucking Terrifier.
I told you. I was like, watch that. You'll be able to sleep after watching that.
So.
Oh, Pacino, we're not there yet, but I did watch.
We'll talk about him.
Yeah.
Did you watch him, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
You watched
Taylor, good friend Taylor, sent him over in the community chat, so I watched him there.
Yeah, I didn't. I just watched him right before we recorded because I haven't been home most of the day. So, but yeah, we'll talk about those two trailers. So, you guys have anything for the toy box?
I have some tape talk. But not from the tapes that I picked up today. I have a shitload or some from last week because we didn't do a show.
I got two things.
All right. You want to go first, Steve?
Yeah, I'll do my tape
I'll
talk
put you
real
in, I'll
quick.
put you in solo layout to show the covers.
All right, here we go. First one with the cool previously viewed $4.99 sticker right on the front. Friday Night Lights. Good movie.
Awesome.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Love that movie.
Yep.
Yep. Didn't have that one yet, so pick
Steve,
that.
you have Varsity Blues on VHS?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to look. It's in alphabetical order. I had to find the V's. Okay. I found this. Look at this. This is great. Look at this cover. Stallone, First Blood.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the first Rambo movie. It's a good painted cover. Great condition. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So excited to have that. I got the widescreen presentation of Leon the Professional. We love the Professional.
Love the Professional.
Sean Renault, little Natalie Portman action. Little Gary Oldman. This was an important movie to a young Steve growing up. I got Showgirls on VHS. So that's cool. Paul Verhoeven. Jesse from Saved by the Bell. A great horror movie, a little. Frailty.
Yep.
Fantastic. Bill Paxton, Matthew McConaughey. Let's see the last three. I have a few copies of Back to the Future, but this is the not the box set one. You know what I mean? This is the one that came out by itself. I have the box set one, and I have the other two that are the solo releases. So now I finally can add this solo to the collection. And then next two I have, but I definitely don't have these covers. Like I found this Jaws in really good shape, which is a special collector's edition one with like some extra bonus features and stuff. There's a new special interview with Steven Spielberg that's included in it. So very cool. And it's not like sealed, but it does have plastic over the cover. So it's in really good shape. And then the very last one, I've never even seen this cover and it rules. It's Red Dawn, but look at that. It's got like this cool Russian.
That's cool.
Riding over the top, the parachutes coming down. Very, very cool cover. And obviously, it's still got the plastic on it, so it's been kept in really good shape. So, yeah, that's it for Tape Talk for this week. I'm going to have some next week, but some really good ones actually in there. Some duplicates. I already have a couple of those, but not in those formats or those covers. So
I got a couple things.
Very cool. I'll pop you in a solo.
I got a inbox laser tag.
That's awesome.
Vintage laser tag. I don't want to show the guns too much, but this was a gun. Boom. This was the blaster upside down.
There you go. Yeah, because YouTube is very weird about that.
Yeah, you can shoot people on that.
That's an awesome box though. That looks like a cross between Nintendo and Star Wars. Like I don't know. It's really cool.
It's really fucking cool. Like I thought it was great. $30. I was like, I'm not gonna pass that up. Why pass it up? So I got that. Really cool. I found this Palito Toys Star Wars poster.
Oh man.
Oh, that's really cool. I like that. You better get that framed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it framed. Pretty cool.
That's nice. I mean, that's right.
Star Wars, the toys of the film.
Yeah, right. It's really cool. Now you can capture the thrills and entertainment of Star Wars for yourself. Palito Toys. It's really cool. Really cool. Please.
How far will you let Luke and Leia go?
Yeah, and then I got this little cool thing.
Oh, you got the Game Boy Watch? Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, and you can hear it. It makes sounds.
I heard
a little bit.
Like that. Yeah. Oh, that's the Mario.
Yeah, it lights up and stuff like that. Pretty cool.
That's cool.
I've wanted this for a long time. I don't know why I wanted it, but I just wanted it. I thought it was cool, so I was like, I'll take that.
Because we're still little children at heart.
We are.
That's actually it, man. That's all I got this week. Nothing crazy.
All right.
That poster was fucking awesome. And speaking of the posters, you showed us. If you guys can pull it up, that Star Wars poster, the Luke and Leia, the statue of it, the little one from Iron Studios.
The Iron Studios.
That shit is crazy cool. You guys have been, you've been sending some awesome Star Wars stuff in the Star Geeks feed this week.
Yeah, I was actually shocked that nobody commented on the droid head.
Or the carpet. I like that carpet. I don't want the carpet, but that's a cool carpet.
Yeah, I've talked about it before.
I didn't remember that you did.
I got the Millennium Falcon carpet, so that
I knew you had the Falcon carpet, but okay.
Yeah.
So I did get in today. I forgot to bring up the cartridge, but I did get that Ash and Halloween video game on the Switch. So that game came in. My pre-order game, but I'll talk more about that next
retro.
week. Yeah.
And is that only single player?
Yeah. At least that I found out, because it's a side scroller. It's a.
I know, but wouldn't it be awesome if one of us could be Michael Myers and the other person could be Ash? And you could co-op the levels. True. And then there's we're doing DLCs, so now you can have Jason and Freddy, and you can have 4 players running through the levels, smashing shit up.
Well, they're supposed to be making more games coming out, so I don't know, but maybe they'll end up doing that. I thought there was supposed to be some kind of online feature for it, but I have not heard. So I'll have to mess around with it more to figure that out. Pacino said, "I know we don't collect figures anymore, but did you guys see that 4 Horsemen dragon from Legion Con this weekend?"
I have not.
I have not. So I'll have to look that up.
We can look it up.
But what I did get,
this part of the show is all about finding cool shit and talking about it.
That's true. But what I did get is this guy back here, and I am not picking him up and bringing him to the thing because he is heavy as shit. I did take some photos. Right? I did take, so I'm gonna share my screen here.
Lil got a nice big premium format statue this week.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So,
Steve, where'd you get that bookshelf back there? That looks nice.
So I got
it from the school I was working at.
Is that a magazine show?
Yeah, it's got comic books in it. It's
very nice. Yeah, spinner rack. Nice.
Yeah.
So I got this Sinister Six, Spider-Man and the Sinister Six in his Spider Sense quarter scale statue. This is probably the best colorway of Spider-Man in any of the statues I have. The blue pops so well. I love this. It feels like Mark Bagley's Spider-Man, you know, for that run where he had with the introduction of Carnage and everything like that. But the Sinister Six here look awesome. It's crazy. You can see like this arm piece. It's a separate piece here, but it goes all around with the Sandman. Then you got the Vulture, Kraven off to the side. You got a Mysterio. You got Electro, and then Doc Ock sitting over the top. It is so cool, but this thing weighs probably close to 40 pounds. And I even had to bring it upstairs in pieces because like it was nuts. I got some close-ups here. You can see that's probably not a good photo. I was taking them too quickly, but yeah. So trying to bring in Sandman, you can see his face, and Vulture. And they do this purple and green kind of it made it feel like it's like a smoke for his
Mysterio, like a Mysterio.
Kind of like his color scheme, but like how they have everything going, and it's really cool. Like his Mysterio's hand pops out of the middle here, but like how they place all these pieces together, it just works so well. Again, I wish cool. Like that. This Doc Ock is just amazing. Like, looks so damn good. Like, it's probably my favorite quarter scale statue, and I've got a few of them. But
that's really cool. That's
a
good head sculpt.
Yeah, they did a really good job with this. Here's a Kraven off to the side.
That's a good an Electro mask. When Electro with that mask is done right, it looks awesome. It can look stupid, but if it's done right, that mask is sweet.
yeah, it's awesome. It's a very, very cool piece. I'm super happy to have it sitting right there, as you can see, right there.
Congratulations, Lil. That's a good one, man.
Yeah, I have room for one more quarter scale. But I'm gonna wait. Like I don't need it. I'm not in a hurry. I got room. I can space these guys out a little bit more, which I might do. But I got room for one more, and I'm just gonna wait for that. I want a black suit, but a black suit that's
no Miles.
No, unless I find a good
You
Miles.
need to wait until the MCU drops their black suit Spider-Man, and if that's the suit you want,
yeah, but I don't have.
Or do you want
statues.
you want a classic?
Yeah, I want
a classic black suit with just the
suit.
white squares on the back of the hand.
Yeah, classic. Because like this black suit right here is more like a Venomized. He's like a really bulky Spider-Man. You can see the Venom veins in it, but it's still Spider-Man. And I like it, but it's like I just want that classic. And they did this statue here that I have, the one that Sean got me. They did that one in a black suit variant. It's but they don't I can't find it anymore. And when you do find it, it's a lot.
That's still one of the best statues of
it's a great piece. I love it. But like this Spider-Man, he's bigger in the same scale. And like I said, you can see the color. I mean, you can almost see the color difference, like how much more that blue pops on him versus that one. But again, I do like that one. I like them all. I love them all.
Yeah, no, they were great. They're all great. Great statues.
Yeah.
You have quite the Spider-Man shelf going back there, dude.
Yeah, it's all a whole thing. I mean, all below it is all Spider-Man. These are all 12-inch Spider-Man and Spider-Man villains, like all over here. So I'm out of space. Really out of like a couple things.
I'm gonna get to my spot eventually where you have to build another room.
Yeah, that's not happening here. That's for sure.
I'm so out of space a little. Like I'm just like, there's nothing I can do. I just got to start getting rid of shit. Like literally get rid of shit.
Literally, I mean, I'm with you. Like I'm thinking about that as well. I'm like,
we got to do this too. Also, Sean, I promise you that your box that I need to send you will be sent. We're gonna do a Christmas thing. All right, I'm gonna send you shit by Christmas.
I said the same thing. I'm like I want my damn C3PO head. I do want that. Also, they still have them at the parks too, but they
I haven't
bring
seen them.
Bring them out every day, and they sell out every day.
Okay, but there's only 3,000 pieces, so maybe I'm going to Hollywood Studios tomorrow morning. So I'll check it.
If you see it, just get it. Just get another one. Yo, they're man, fucking the Star Wars.
I don't know if I want to get anything now, man. I'm a
oh shit, that's
car, man. Like that's
sorry, my bad. Don't get it. Never mind.
I mean, if Jenny says she,
you know what? Give me another one. Fuck it. I'll have two. One without the mask and one with the mask.
Yeah, it's cool. You can take that thing apart. So I can't wait for you to get it and like show it off and
unbox it. Yeah. I've seen everybody unbox this shit, dude. People have customized this shit to where they started adding like all the texture and shit on there and the weathering and all that. People adding wires to it. Like, yo, they going all out for this one. Like, I'm very impressed with this.
Sean, did you find what Pacino was talking about, the 4 Horsemen dragon figure?
Yes. Hold on.
Because even Fernando said oh no, Fernando was talking about a little statue. That's a Grail piece. I was reading the comments like, but
Pacino said he's surfing. It does feel like he's surfing like a wave of villains. It's kind of interesting how they.
This is a dragon they were talking about. God damn.
If I was like collecting like fantasy figures,
that's
like
fucking awesome though.
That would be like
that dragon is sweet looking.
4 Horsemen.
31 inches long, 22 inches tall. Damn, you put the 54 inches with the tail. I don't know.
Kind of cool, but
I don't know anything about that. But
I think it's just their own kind of storyline figures.
Fucking details.
Those are fucking sweet.
That's sweet. Yeah, like, look at that.
Did they got a wolf character? Because that'll be a sweet werewolf figure.
I don't know. Mm-hmm. That's fucking Tiger Guardian, dude. Looks fucking awesome. He's
got like a tiger mask. Sweet. A snake guy. look, there's fans of this that we're being very disrespectful.
Well, the four horsemen used to do.
Snake,
They used to do the Masters of the Universe line.
Yeah.
There's a Masters of the Universe line, and I think they did a Superpowers line. I think I'm not 100% sure. I think they did though. They're great. Fucking Four Horsemen, they're fucking amazing. Like whatever they do is pretty much fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, all these figures look really nice.
These are ridiculous. There you go, Steve. There's Wolf.
Oh, that's a hyena. That thing looks sweet.
Oh, is it a hyena? I can't tell.
Pretty sweet. Look at that. Damn.
That is a hyena.
And if I was in the figures, man,
yeah,
I probably would go deep down the rabbit hole with this fucking shit. But
look at that flaming sword. Go back to that flaming sword. Just the sword looks awesome. Look at that.
Yeah. These are like $50 figures, though. They're pretty expensive. They're not cheap.
Well, I mean, look at that. Love the translucent.
That's worth that price. That's worth the $50 tag right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Those are very cool.
Mythic Legions. Yeah.
Really great figures. Got a whole shit ton of shit. But yeah, dope. Definitely. Purge Troopers coming out. Steve.
You gotta see that. I guess I'm not a fan of that animated series Red Hood. I don't know why, but he looks like an old timey actor from the 40s, but like an old guy playing a young guy.
Oh shit!
Hot Toys announces Arcane figures.
Fuckers! No. Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty fucking tough.
We can't see it if it loaded up your page there.
Oh shit! Oh, did you see it?
No. Now it's got now there's nothing there.
No, there's nothing there.
Sideshow Man Bat statue. I did not.
There, now I can see it.
Yeah, they don't show the whole thing though. Just they're
teased.
Those are gonna look dope though. Like I may pull the trigger.
That's plastic hair too. That's molded. That's not.
Yeah, I like molded hair. That's way better.
Yeah,
that's gonna be tough because Jinx and Val. I would like to have like little 2 statues of those characters. That might be a pre-order for me. I might get those just to have them.
Going back down the Hot Toys.
I got no space.
I don't get Hot Toys.
No fucking space. I just want those 2 characters. I love those 2 characters. They're really great. Like, yo, if you watch, yo, woo, man, season 2.
Sean, so you're not gonna bite on that Iron Studios Luke and Leia, huh?
I don't like Iron Studios. I'm gonna say it right now. I don't like Iron Studios. I don't like any of their stuff. I never have. I got,
but it is from the original theatrical poster. That's why I liked it.
It is. It's a 3D poster. I wish they would do some. I think I would like to have more of that. Like I would like a Jurassic Park 3D poster, like of the skull. That black skeleton was like kind of popping out more.
Kind of like how we have the comics. Sean's got the
I've never been a fan of Iron Studio stuff. I just don't.
I think this is just a very unique piece, like because even the poster isn't like Star Wars, right? There's nothing like that's not Star Wars, but it is like that's iconic imagery. That looks so good. It's like I don't know. I think
like their face sculpts, man. They look like I don't know. It just. They always bother me, man. I don't know what it is. The skin texture of it. It looks weird.
So their face sculpts are bothering you.
Yeah, I never like their face sculpts. I just don't. It looks
for Iron Studios.
Well, they're not really showing them. Interestingly enough, they didn't do any close-ups on the face. It looks like that looks like Catherine Hahn.
It does. Like I just don't. I'm not a fan of their face sculpts. Like, you can give me like a character with no mask, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It looks cool
for $90. I mean,
it's not $90.
It's not. It's $500.
Pre-order.
Oh, is it $500?
That's $500.
Oh, I didn't even read it.
Yeah, $449. I'm cool.
Oh shit!
And it is 1/10 scale, so that's a lot for a 1/10 scale statue.
All right, well then never mind, because that's the first time I saw the price.
Now, if Sideshow did that shit, done. I would have copped it.
But you like the concept though. That's cool.
Nice. It's nice. Luke with his chest out like that. I'm not a fan of that. Like I don't.
What about me?
It looks cool on the poster. It's okay on the poster, but like as a statue, it just looks weird. I don't know.
It was like Luke is yoked. Luke would not be like Kashi Station Park. No. That Luke is
like yo, them arcane characters, them figures are gonna look fucking awesome. Especially if they make them look just like the fucking animated cartoon. Oh my god. I'm a huge fan of Arcane, so I definitely would probably get those. Just to have them. Like I would like to have Val with her fucking gauntlets. Come on, Steve.
There's a lot. I can't wait to start season 2. It's only season 2 part 1 though, huh?
Yeah, they're gonna have Jinx with her fucking huge ass fucking shark rocket. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. I'm definitely gonna get those. They'll have her pointing with her little finger gun. It's gonna be tough. The season already, Steve. Season 2 already. I mean, season 2 already is like. It starts off right where you know what I mean. It's like, damn.
All I remember of season 1 is like just scenes. I don't remember much of the story. I remember scenes from it. Like I remember loving the artwork, but I remember really liking the show, but I don't remember like the story of like I don't remember names.
Fucking, there's a funeral scene and they play the music and it just hits right. It's like, damn. And I don't even remember the character. I was like, oh, that shit hits right. And then like they did another one with like oh man, there was like this fucking battle. I was like, damn, this shit got crazy. Like, but it was fucking dope shit, Steve. I can't wait till you watch it. That's all I can say. I can't wait to
Is the season finale of Penguin happen yet?
This week.
Next week? I will be binging it this week and catching up for that.
Yeah, I mean it's long, Steve. Every episode's an hour or more, so
I got time.
Nothing but time.
I got time. I need to make sure I have it all watched by next Saturday. I got time.
It's Saturday. It's Sunday. What's talking about?
Saturday night. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about it till next Saturday.
It's true. He's right.
So, I didn't think about it like that. Oh, you know what else I got a little? Oh, and Steve. Fuck, I left him upstairs.
I know. I was going to ask you about it because I saw it in the pictures, but I was like, I don't know if maybe it's one of those things he's not supposed to talk about. So
no, I'm gonna wait till I get it though. I'm gonna wait till I get that one because that one
that's different.
That's different. Yeah. But I got I
got something else.
I found some Star Wars Pogs.
Oh, Pogs!
Hold up, I only found 2.
You know, it's funny.
The last time I went rooting around in my mom's garage for some of my old shit, I found my Pogs. Slammers. I had a whole carton, all of that shit.
Fernando. Yep.
Oh, we owe Fernando that, right?
We owe Fernando that one. Yep. We'll get to that one, Fernando. Probably the next few weeks.
I apologize. Has not even been on my radar. Yep. I have no excuse on that one.
Well, I mean, with the Penguin, there was that, the holiday. I mean, there's a lot going on. 31 days.
Plus
extending 31 days.
In October, I had 2 birthdays and a holiday. So
yep, I got 2.
We promised Fernando we'll get to that.
2 Pogs from the 80s. Really
Pogs
cool.
weren't around in the 80s.
90s. This was 1995. Art by
tries to claim everything.
Sorry, my bad. It was 90s.
See, like that's the thing. I never got into Pogs.
You never got into Pogs? Come on, man.
90s,
them. And he played Pogs for
90s,
keeps. Man. Ooh, Pogs for keeps would fucking piss you off, man.
Steve, I was in high school, man. I wasn't playing Pogs in high school.
I was in high school too.
You get the slam.
You were playing with Pogs?
Spinners.
Sean, you were playing Pogs?
Yeah. I think I was, but it's in high school. I mean, damn. I think probably so. I was playing basketball, but are you sure Pogs are from the fucking 90s, 80s?
They're from the 90s.
I'm going to look up the Pogs Wikipedia right now, and I will tell you
Pogs
when
Wikipedia
were created. Pogs. Let's see. Pogs. Milk Caps. The game. Oh, fuck. It's called Milk Caps. That means it was created way before the 90s. It was called Milk Caps.
Yeah.
So so the game is also known as Pogs, under which it was sold commercially in the 1990s. But the history of Milk Caps was that it originated in Hawaii during the 1920s. So
there were Pogs in the 80s. There were 80s Pogs.
They weren't called Pogs.
But they weren't called Pogs, though. I think I remember from the 90s, maybe early 90s then. It had to be early 90s. Like probably 1990. Because 95, let's see, 96 for me, 96, 95, 94, 93. Maybe like early 90s, probably like right before high school, middle school.
Yeah,
maybe. I just don't.
1991 is when it.
Yeah, because after a certain year, once we get to high school, we weren't playing that shit. But it was early 90s because I graduated in 96.
Yeah, and I graduated in 97. So
yeah.
But I remember them, but I just remember never
probably 90, 91, 92, maybe.
Because I remember somebody had Elf Pogs. I remember those.
Yeah.
I remember they had Jordan Pogs. You know, like they had. But again, I never got into it.
Definitely a middle school thing. I can remember middle school probably I was playing with Pogs, and then high school, no, that was stupid. That was better not be playing with no Pogs in high school.
I know. I started high school in '93, so it's like people are talking about Power Rangers. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, 91, 92. Like it was like probably like 91, 92, probably 90, probably, 91. Yeah.
So. All right,
just to have put a box.
No, it's cool. I mean, if I saw some today, I'd probably pick them up. You know, just like I was talking about before we started recording about Muscle. I was like, man,
they even got the points on there, like 10 points, and then like they were like rated Star Wars Galaxy magazine.
The problem with Pogs, like they're cool and the art is cool on them, but like the whole object is slamming shit into them, so you can flip them over, so you fuck them up real good, you know?
Yeah.
Like you get them, and then it's like you don't even want to use them. But it's a cool there's like whole little Pog display things you can get if you were to get like some more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sweet.
We all were in high school. You know you wasn't getting nothing in high school, but you know
penises.
You make it that thing to you as like after high school, dog. Come on, man. We know what Geekz was. We all was doing the same shit.
Speak for yourself, Sean.
I know, because I was definitely doing things back then.
Oh man.
I think I was doing my, let me not get off.
Yeah, let's we don't need to overshare. Right? Let's not brag here.
So
before we get into news,
oh my god, yo, y'all stupid. I can't stand it,
I can't really bring it to where I was going to now because it's inappropriate. So. There's no transition here, Sean. You've railed.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I have no train of thought. Save the show.
Well, we got that because we didn't do a show last week, so we got that Disney Plus teaser trailer that showed scenes from Daredevil, showed the Spider-Man animated show.
We gotta figure out a way to show shit.
What?
So we gotta figure out a way to watch it and then talk about it. I can't figure that out. I'm not going to.
Oh, well, without getting booted.
Yeah.
I mean that's the problem, right? Like it's
key.
It's getting booted.
You can't even show pictures anymore.
Well, yeah, exactly, because we get what is it called? whatever. I can't even think. But we also got Ironheart. We got Eyes of Wakanda, Marvel Zombies, and the thing I was most shocked about is that we got some scenes from Wonder Man, which I was not expecting.
I am actually kind of looking forward to that now because Trevor Slattery's all up in that shit, and I'm like,
yeah,
I could kind of get on board with this.
He's his acting coach.
Our 12 Days of Christmas review of Iron Man 3 turned me around on Trevor Slattery. I really like Shang-Chi. So that cemented Trevor Slattery. And so now I'm just like, oh, more of this guy? Yes, please.
Give me more Ben Kingsley. Love it.
I can't believe that he was like a wanted terrorist worldwide, and now he's just working in Hollywood in the MCU. They're just like, he's like on set.
How did he get cleared? I don't even remember. But
he did he have hands in saving shit in Shang-Chi, so you know.
That is very true. But I like the animation of Eyes of Wakanda.
Yes,
I thought that was going to be very interesting because they're doing. It sounds like it's going to be kind of what was that Star Wars animated that was in
Visions.
Visions. It sounds like it's going to be some of that, but following throughout the history of Wakanda. So I thought that was kind of really cool. And then of course we got the movie slate. It's kind of talking about everything 2025, which we're going to go into with two of the trailers that were dropped today. But I kind of like what 2025 is bringing. It's a lot of different. It's some same, but it's a lot of different. We're gonna we got some animated Marvel Zombies animated. I like that.
That looks cool.
With the difference in Wonder Man to Daredevil to then the movies. I mean, we got 3 movies. Ironheart. I don't know yet. I don't know. I mean, the fact that Mephisto's supposed to be in it. We talked about Mephisto earlier. Like, of all places to debut Mephisto, but you see a scene where Riri is dancing with fire behind her. So it's like, it's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what Ironheart's going to be.
I'm not interested.
All of these shows I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, of course.
So it's, but I'm not going into. I wasn't a big fan of the second Black Panther movie, and I wasn't a big fan of Riri in that movie, and so her getting her own show. I mean, if the show can turn me, the show can very easily sway me. So, but it's gotta be good.
Yeah, as long as the writing is up to par with like Agatha, I think it could. So, all right, so we got 2 trailers. Captain America comes out first. Captain America. I loved it.
I thought it was a good fucking trailer.
I thought the trailer, you know what? No matter what this movie's gonna do,
this right here, where you got the POV of him coming down, and when he landed and waited for the shockwave, he's like, "Wait for it." Boom, and then I was like, "Oh my god!"
His suit look way fucking better. Look,
the new one too. The new one.
They have cleaned it up. You know what they haven't cleaned up is the magic fucking go away mask. That still looks.
It's nanotech, but yeah.
But
I'm okay with that.
It bothered me in Quantumania with their suits. It kind of bothers me there.
It's fine enough. But man, Harrison Ford Hulk looks fucking awesome.
Looks really good.
Like Harrison Ford. Yo, Hulk is in this too, I assume, right?
We don't know yet, but
I think so. I seen him in it.
In the trailer?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can.
You saw Ruffalo or Green?
Like screen cap it. I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
So keep going.
But I love that it starts out with him talking to Isaiah in jail. Everybody's warning Cap. I mean, it's just, again, I know it's gotten like, I don't know what people are looking for, but that scene too, where he gets the car thrown at him and he fucking flips over and cuts it in half with his wings.
That kind of looks like the guy in the background. It looks like a fake person because his hand looks really tiny.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That is interesting, Sean. That's a good pickup because Marvel does that all the time, right? They're gonna put fake people in their trailer to hide what they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Could that be Hulk right there? Yeah, I can see that.
But the Hulk you would think the Hulk would be bigger than because it looks like the guy right there is, or maybe that guy is just standing there.
In the foreground or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Because to me, it almost looks like his arms are behind him, like he's on his knees, and then that guy is like
that guy looks so big. He looked way bigger than everybody. That's got to be Hulk. And if not, like why would you do Red Hulk without real Green Hulk? Like, come on, bro, for real. Like, why even use that opportunity to do something? And you're going to use one Hulk and not fucking the Red Hulk? I mean, not the Green Hulk?
Well, they're going to have the leader in here too, man. I mean, the leader's the one that's doing the talking in this.
So you got to have the Hulk in here. You have to have the Hulk in here.
Oh, and then the Abomination comes in, and then you figure out they're going to turn into the Agents of Smash.
I love that cartoon. I don't care what people say.
Stupid
it's a stupid cartoon, but I loved it.
I don't know. Trying to get us to watch that shit, Sean, when he was like, "No, we need to watch it and review it." And we watched the first episode. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I love Agents of Smash. Shut up.
It's like, we need to watch this. I'm like, no, I'm not watching this.
You guys never watch anything I love, but no, I love the trailer. I think it's good. I hope it's great. I'm excited for it.
I like that scene where the Red Hulk throws the car and he.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, he flips and cuts I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's a great way to show, like, yeah, maybe he doesn't have the the super soldier serum, but he's got a suit that's helping compensate for it. Because like even when he's holding up the shield, you see the jetpack kind of forcing him up to kind of hold on to be able to take that punch. I love that, man.
Well, and there's also that shot of him like throwing the shield, taking out 2 missiles in the sky, and then getting the shield and bringing it back, and like having the wings kind of funnel in front of the shield, and like boom, takes on that other missile head on and just keeps flying. Like, man, that's really good, and that really looks like Harrison Ford. Like there's some fucking just regular. There's some poor, sad makeup artist somewhere that's getting triggered by that picture. It's just like, like having flashbacks of Harrison Ford bit her head off,
yelling at him.
Yeah. Get out of my trailer.
So just like you too.
That's really cool.
That's good.
That's good. I'm excited for that movie. And even more so, the second trailer.
Yeah, Thunderbolts, man. Like that opening of Thunderbolt when he's driving that beat up freaking limo. I was dying, man. Like Red Guardian, killing it already.
At no point was I laughing out loud. I mean, I was smiling, but I was not dying at any point.
Oh, I was dying. Like Red Guardian was awesome.
Like, were you really like
No, I wasn't out there like just cackling.
That's what I imagine.
That's so like, great.
Yeah, like
I just loved Red Guardian in this trailer. I thought he stole the trailer. Especially with Bucky coming in. He's like, "Oh, that's a Winter Soldier. He's so cool."
He's so cool. Bucky takes everybody out, and they're like, "Oh, thank God!" And then he blows them up. Like, "Oh shit!" Awesome. Very good. And you see that Elaine has bought Avengers Tower. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
she's like crazy. How many like big events happened here? Just like it wasn't cheap, but it's got a good view or something like that. Very cool.
Yeah. No, that whole
crazy
sequence
is that Julia Louis-Dreyfus gets more attractive every day. It's weird.
Oh, did you watch? You didn't watch Veep, did you?
No.
No, she was great in Veep. Yeah, you got to watch Veep if you ever get a chance.
I think that all of their suits are better, like across the board. Every single character, except for Bucky, because he's just walking around in a fucking t-shirt. But everybody else
doesn't have to. He's Bucky.
But everybody else, like across the board, like Ghost, her or Taskmaster looks way fucking better. Ghost,
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
doesn't look like Taskmaster though. Like that's like
Red Guardian suit looks fucking awesome. The U.S. agent looks I've never liked his Captain America suit. It always looked like a little kid in a weird, like his mask was always too big for him.
Yeah, the USA agency looks pretty cool. I actually like it's dark and gloomy. Like it has no like.
I like it. Dude goes to Shield too. Like
the
his
shield's
shield
blacked out.
Yeah, I like that.
And somehow Bucky's left arm got even stronger because that motherfucker wrapped a chain around a car, then wrapped that chain in his hand and like anchored his hand to the road, and it broke the car. Broke the whole fucking car. And that's Sentry.
Yeah, that's Sentry. Yep.
Sentry
he's gonna be I think he's
gonna be the bad guy in this. Yeah.
Weird.
Like he's like Flashpoint Superman.
Yeah, he's a schizophrenic Superman. So.
Oh, is that what he is? But then he becomes a good guy, right?
Yeah, but then he's still on edge. He can crack at any moment.
He's like Marvel's Superman, but like never had the Boy Scout persona. He's always kind of been like, yeah, he's kind of cool, but if you
can't trust him. We need him to fight this big thing, and then like can you calm down? Yeah. So
that's gonna be cool. I like him too. We just saw him in Salem's Lot. Cool character.
Yeah, pretty good. So I don't know. I'm loving both these trailers.
I'm excited about both of these properties. So.
And I keep hearing rumors that they're going to be the movies are going to be coinciding, taking place around the same time. And cool. There's a chance that Bucky's going to be in both.
As he should be.
Well,
I agree.
He should be in Captain America. I don't even know why he's like,
Well, I think he's going to be in a scene there, but he's doing this thing at the same time. That's why he's here with them. That's why I don't think he's going to have a big part in this because Sam's dealing with this stuff, and then Bucky's going to deal with the other piece because he's dealing with the Sentry while he's dealing with the Red Hulk.
That's cool. I actually like. And then they just combine each other and they come together at the end, like just form a new trash Avengers.
Bucky and Sam meet up, and they're like, Sam's like, "You're never gonna fucking believe what just happened with the president." Bucky's like, fucking Superman from DC Comics.
Like, you know what? Shit. We wrote the end credit scene for fucking Thunderbolts right there. There's gonna be an end credit scene where they're just sitting there having fucking shawarma or coffee or some shit. And they're just like, you cannot fucking believe what I just dealt with.
That'd be
Where
tough.
were you? Where the fuck were you?
Yeah, fucking Captain America. I had to go get Captain America Jr. over here, fucking U.S. agent to help me out.
You're right. I am fucking Captain America, and I was dealing with the fucking president of America.
I heard some spoilers on Thunderbolts, but I'm not. We'll talk about that after the show.
Talk to me after. Yes. Please. I will. There is some other tidbits, some other news bits out there. Lil, you sent this over a little bit ago, but the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake is happening from the same production crew that brought us the Terrifier series.
It's supposed to come out next Christmas.
Gonna be gross, just like the Terrifier movies.
But I'm for it.
I'm gonna watch it, just like the Terrifier movies, because we're gonna get a fourth one of that too. We're gonna have to watch that.
Oh, for sure. Maybe even a fifth.
And keeping on with the horror stuff, Nosferatu,
getting great reviews,
through the moon reviews, calling it one of the best, like a perfect remake. Like,
no, I can't wait to see it.
There's another horror movie, the one with what's his face, the British guy, the older British
that
guy.
Narrows it down. Continuing to narrow, older British guy.
In Knives Out, he played Daniel Craig's husband. Why am I drawing? He was with Elizabeth Hurley.
Hugh Grant.
Yes, I'm hearing that's getting
Heretic.
Heretic. Yes,
I'm going to see that on Monday.
Are you? Okay.
I'm going to see next week. I'm going to go see that Santa Claus movie with The Rock.
I am not going to.
You really gonna see? Was it Red Down or was it, what the fuck?
Yeah, so
Red One. Red One.
Red One or something. Not
Yeah,
Red
One. Yeah, I know.
Okay, that makes sense, Sean.
Yeah, Gladiator comes out next week too, I think, doesn't it? Or is it?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, I want to go see that too.
We all loved Fallout. Yes.
Yeah, and Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin joins season 2. A little just fucking
railroaded you right there.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. Fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like half the headline. Like say the whole fucking thing then. What a dick.
That was a dick move. I admit. I will take full responsibility for that dick move.
Radio class 101. A little fails. First test. How to not have a conversation.
So yeah. Macaulay Culkin's going to be in Fallout Season 2 as a reoccurring character. I don't know what character, but
would it be cool? My wife posited that he would be a ghoul version of himself. Like in this movie, Macaulay Culkin's a real person in this Fallout universe. Like the Home Alone movies happen.
So it's going to be like Bill Murray in Zombieland too.
Yeah.
Zombieland. Like, yeah, that too.
I don't think that's going to be the thing. I think, but I could see him as a ghoul. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And some of the best news that I've heard in a long time, Mass Effect, the TV show, is officially moving forward at Amazon Prime.
I was about to railroad you on this one too, just because I saw you shared it on Facebook to Rachel.
Yes, Mass Effect is a big deal for us. It's a big. What a great story! Just a good overall, amazing. It was like one of the best gaming experiences. So, and then they had that shitty Mass Effect Andromeda. Boo. What a terrible game that was. But been waiting for a adaptation of some sort. They had a cool comic book series for a while. They had a couple of like mobile games, but nothing anything. I think they had an animated movie, but like it was like a short, like a 45-minute thing. But excited for that.
How do you tell that story in 45 minutes?
It wasn't that story. It was just like a thing. It was like one of those Marvel one shots or something.
Yeah,
like
I got you.
A funny thing happened on the way to the fucking this crazy thing. So
that's cool. All right. Yes. So there you go. Some news, some trailers.
Sad news.
Shit, that's right. Fucking last night.
Quincy Jones passed away. And so did Tony Todd.
Damn.
Candyman.
Just watched.
I mean, Quincy Jones.
We watched the first Candyman like just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean Quincy Jones was in his 90s, but Tony Todd was in his 60s.
Yeah. I thought he was a little older than that though, but damn.
Well, he's been around for damn ever. Like, and he's always had that same voice. He's looked the same back in 92 for Candyman till today. Like he looked the same.
A lot of actors passing away, man.
He was just recently the voice of Venom in the Spider-Man 2 game. Like, damn. Tony Todd.
It seems that seems like too short. Like 60s doesn't feel right anymore.
No,
like you need to be.
Agreed. So
that's rough.
And on a sour note, R.I.P. Quincy.
I can bring us back up a little bit.
All right.
No, I can't. I don't know if I can. Did you guys watch the Dear Santa trailer for Jack Black?
No, I did not. I did not.
It's a family-friendly movie about a child befriending Satan. So be ready for the picket lines about that one. That's not helping the cause, Hollywood, for all these people that think you guys are eating babies and shit. Movies like this don't help.
Are they eating babies?
Sean, the picket. You know what? I watched Red State this week too, so maybe I have those crazy evangelicals with their signs.
Picketing, yeah. Oh man! All right, well,
they're showing it to you in real life, right here. Look, the devil's real. They sell their souls.
No man. So, all right, well, there you go. Jack Black as Santa Satan. So,
Shit,
we'll end it with that note. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for your support. Thank you for all who joined us tonight with your comments. This is Alil.
This is Sean.
And this is Blurry Steve. And until next week, stay safe, be nice to each other, and keep it geeky.
I'm Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew Big Red, then you.
My favorite line from that movie, man.
Blurry Steve out.